Biz to the Moon report live from the metaverse in the Horizon world. And guys, the general manager over at the BIS, Mr. Augustin Carsten, recently came out and declared victory over crypto. Now, if you don't know who this man is, take a look at him. I mean, he's concerned with all the money in the world, but he should be concerned about his health. But besides that, he came out in a recent interview and said that crypto has lost the battle against the fiat system. Check out this clip as Mr. Augustin Carsten spreads the FUD out there just like he spreads that mayonnaise over his sandwiches. Check it out.
What do you think is impacting the views of central bankers the most right now when it comes to the crypto ecosystem? I mean, how much of it has to do with the FTX incident, for instance?
Well, you know, a few years ago, crypto assets and cryptocurrencies were in a way put as an alternative to fiat money. I think that battle has been won. Technology doesn't make for trusted money. The most important aspect is for these activities not to have a systemic impact. I mean, at the end of the day, if this grows dramatically and we have events like FTX, that at some point could have a systemic impact. And that's something that we want certainly to prevent.
Guys, here you have it, Mr. Augustin Carsten declaring victory over crypto. And you want to know what? If it wasn't for crypto, I wouldn't even know who this guy is. But once you get involved in crypto, once you jump into the crypto space and you start to DYOR, do your own research, you start to learn about people in positions of power who control the monetary system. And he's on the side of the central banks, and he's one of those figures. But while he's here declaring victory for the fiat system, let's take a look how the fiat system, the traditional financial system's holding up in Nigeria. Check it out.
Appeal for calm from our grieved bank customers in front of a bank on the Papava Road in Benin City, the Edo State capital.
Calm down. As I'm talking to you now, I don't have a special bank. There is no bank set aside for Nigerian police. No. The same bank you go, that's where I go. The same pain you are feeling is what I'm feeling. The same family you are is what I am.
They are not taking it for it. Look at Benin. This is like
Chaos is said to have broken out shortly after this conversation at another bank along the same road. There are claims that some persons were killed.
While everything was moving smoothly, all of a sudden, people started complaining that the way things are is not fair. We all are citizens. We only came to at least plead with the bank, at least to pity us. But while coming, police came out of the central bank, started shooting, attacking us. They even killed people. About 3 persons died today. That is what led to everything you see. Nobody wanted to destroy anything.
Guys, that's definitely not a good look. As you could see, the fiat system, aka the traditional financial system, they got blood on their hands. People are losing their lives out there in Nigeria because they can't even get access to their own hard-earned money. What's really going on? I gotta say, in the good words of the Godfather, what's going on? What's going on? What is going on, man? But don't think it stops there, because let's take a look at how the fiat system, the traditional finance system, is holding up over in Lebanon. Let's check it out.
يا شعب اللبناني تنزل تاخد حقك بايدك من هالعصابة اللي حاكمة، عصابة المافيا، عصابة الحرامية المجرمين. وين حقوق الإنسان؟ بلد لا في كهرباء ولا في مي ولا في شي نهائيا. متحلل وهن قاعدين بقصورهم ولا شايفين هالشعب، شايفيننا غنم ولاد الحرام. ما رح نسكت عن جنى عمرنا. عنا مليونيرية بالدولار بس ما عندهم قرش بجيبتهم لأنه المصاري سرقت كل شيء وعم تستغل نظام الدولة الفاسد والقضاء المأمور تا يحموا هالجريمة بوضح النهار.
Guys, I got a question for Mr. Carsten. What battle have you won? Look what's happening in Nigeria. Look what's happening in Lebanon. As you clearly see, the fiat system, the traditional financial system, has failed the people. And guess what? They're looking for a solution, and they're turning to crypto and the blockchain. Check out this update as they show you and tell you what the people out in Lebanon are doing as an alternative. Check it out.
By the government, Lebanon's economy is in ruin. I'm speaking to people who've had their life savings wiped out. There are fuel shortages and power cuts, a local currency that's lost 95% of its value, and crucially, money trapped in the bank. People are literally robbing banks at gunpoint to demand access to their own cash. And because of this, a sort of shadow crypto economy has emerged. So we're talking about locals mining for Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Litecoin to earn money because they can't find work. Others are getting paid in Bitcoin by finding freelance gigs on Reddit and then treating Bitcoin like their bank because they think it's the safest way to store their savings. I also spoke to multiple people who are arranging meetings in Telegram to swap the stablecoin Tether for actual US dollars, which they then use to buy groceries. Overwhelmingly, what I keep hearing is that people are desperate for a connection to money that actually makes sense, and decentralized digital currencies that are outside the reach of bankers and politicians makes a whole lot more sense than the Lebanese lira right now.
Guys, if Mr. Augustin Carsten is declaring victory in battle, I'm here today to declare victory in war, because that's what's going to happen. Crypto and the blockchain, in the long run, will win this war, because you see what's happening. They need a system that could be trusted, a system that can't be manipulated. And when it comes down to that, the best option, not financial advice, is the blockchain. So guys, I know I'm always telling you to jump into the crypto space, but you really got to take in consideration moving over from the traditional financial system over to the DeFi financial system. Jump on into the blockchain, because this is where you out there could have complete control and power over your money. This is the way you could bank for yourself. Avoid the third parties, the intermediate banks. You could do peer-to-peer transactions. You could have complete control. But you gotta keep in mind, when you jump on the blockchain, when you jump into the crypto space, it's self-sovereign. So you're gonna have to take the necessary steps to safeguard your crypto. This is Biz to the Moon, reporting live from the metaverse. I'm finna see you soon.